Hello and welcome back, guys. We are about to get into game 2. The knife on Mirage is about to take place. Let's have a look at it while we find out who won the glorious Blood in the Water Scout. So, regardless of what's our Titan side, I'm expecting a blowout here, and I'm looking forward to watching it.
Yeah.
Escaree. How do you spell that, please? S-G-A-R-E-E. Escaree. You have won the Blood in the Water, but if you do not reply to our message by the end of this map, we will re-roll for subscribers tomorrow. So, there's a habit of people winning the open raffles, not actually claiming the prizes. So, if you do not win it, it will be given to subs.
Which is good for subs, but not good for you.
Indeed it is. Right, so let's get into this match. Match is about to start imminently. The Titan side are on the T side. And to be honest with you, this is a lot more interesting with Titan starting on the T side. Curious to see what they have to offer on the T side. So we will see shortly. That's where I was going with that.
So their pistol round against Na'Vi on T side Mirage was they sent one player towards B and the rest went towards A. This time, looks like they're Glock training it towards A for now. Okay,
so we have we're going to have a 3 CT presence with Musambani on a quick rotate, looking through connector. I can't wait to see those nades that nip through this weekend, becoming more common here. But for the meantime, they're just going to take control of the site. But Musambani going to shoot people in the face.
There were 2 grenades that went in from Existence that just dropped a load of the Titan players' health bars, but they're still able to get the bomb down here. Apex is trying his best to hold this as Lau grabs 2 frags, looking for the kill onto RPK, gets it, and they're going to get the defuse here as well. Existence taking the lead here in the pistol round.
3-man hold, 3-man defuse here from the Spanish, and that is a good start for them, but it's only round 1. It's only the pistol round. It's important they won it, but again, now the struggle begins as Titan go for their full-on Rec 9 armor buy. Let's have a look. We've got 2 smokes, 4 grenades. They're looking to get some real nade damage in here and just pepper them with bullets afterwards. You can see they're going for that contact play where they start rushing as soon as they are seen.
The smokes and flashes do go over the top here. Try and get rid of any players on the site, but drifking is still there. Musambani as well. They get 2 kills. Musambani gets a 3rd. Lau comes in for 1 as well, as it's now just Existence left versus 3 Existence members. He falls to Musambani, and Existence win that 2nd round.
P90, right tool for the job. So, no plant as well, which is very important. Let's have a look at the money on the Titan side here. Expecting a full eco. Maybe Maniac could buy a little something, but he may have to keep his money in the hope of buying an AWP for Kenny S as well. So, again, he's only going to buy P250. It's going to be 2,500 in the bank as those precautionary nades come in from Existence. While Existence is going to get close to that smoke. If a 2nd nade comes in, they could be in trouble.
Kairi using the Tech 9 of his own just to scout mid, jumping around, seeing if there's anyone there. Flashbang goes in the smoke as well. Titan are trying to get onto this site, but they're split. 2 members are on the site. They're now dead. 3 members were stuck behind because of that fire. Really nice throw there from Existence as Apex now falls. RPK gets 1. Maniac also falls, and it's just the new addition left standing, and he will also die to the M4 of Musambani.
Okay, so no one has enough money to buy an AWP for Kenny and the armor. Straight AKs all around from the Titan side. I don't think they'll be too concerned at this point. FlipiN upgrading to that AWP, going to throw it over to Kairi. Looks like drifking's going to continue with the P90. He is playing on the B-bomb site, so that may come in handy with some well-timed flashbangs. Strong CT presence in the mid-area. Musambani going to get a 2nd frag there. He's got 1 bullet left. Does he even know? Fortunately for him, loWel is in position to cover his back. So, surge into the mid area. Existence and Maniac remaining. Bomb is down as well, which is crucial. That's going to make it nigh on impossible for Titan to come back from this. Maniac going for that duel, being very patient with the AK shots, but finally gets the frag there. But with 38 HP remaining, his days may be numbered. Existence still just loitering on the A bomb site. I don't think they have any idea where he is. With a minute to play with, they could still do some serious damage here. You can see Maniac just passing through the apps, heading towards the location of the bomb at the moment. Musambani's position may prove key later on in this round, but for the meantime, Maniac's going to be in the apps.
Just seeing if they can get this bomb back here. There are two Spaniards ready and waiting. FlipiN holding to his tight right, and there's one Existence player to Maniac's left. Which is he going to peek first? It looks like he's going to go towards FlipiN. Lau is up close and personal, gets flashed, gets the headshot as well, turns around, and FlipiN wasn't covering him 100%, but they're able to close out that round as well and survive the buy round of Titan. Existence coming out strong on Mirage.
With the time they spent there to get to the bomb location, they were banking on all three CTs covering the bomb there. There were only two, however, as you saw, one was at the other end of short, so that play was never going to work for them and ended up, unbeknownst to them, being about damage. Did a little bit of damage, killing one player, and they are going to find themselves back on the eco. So Existence doing well so far with a 4-round lead. Kairi opening things up with Apex. This could be a meaty nade indeed. Existence down to 43. So the Titan side in control of long. That's a fast boost, sorry, in control of mid. Fast boost through CPL, but no frag to be found. Musambani going to take out the player in bench. It's going to be Kenny S. Spin around, take out Maniac as well. So RpK remains. He does have armor. He does have the bomb. He is in mid versus 5. Chances of planting very thin at the moment. Kairi, 5 HP. Musambani, sorry, FlipiN indeed, will finish the proceedings for the Spanish side. So 5-0. And another thing is that they have a reasonable amount of money in the bank. You can see FlipiN there just shy of $10,000. So even if Titan starts to bring things back here, Existence should be able to eke out at least another 1-2 buys.
Titan could have maybe even dropped Kenny S and AWP here, but instead they went for the AK and the full set of grenades on everyone. Not wanting to bring out that big green gun just yet, as Musambani's gone aggressive on short again here. Lau also aggressive in A steps, pops the flashbang out, gets the frag. And this is really great aggression coming out of Existence, catching Titan off guard, playing them at their own game.
I do wonder if Titan are not buying the AWP because they just want to steal the Spanish one instead. Playing for the more economical strategy so they can try and, you know, if things go wrong for them, they can make it a little bit easier on themselves to get a second buy in the following round should they need to. Of course, that may rely on a bomb plant here because you can see the money looking a bit ropey at the moment. More frags coming in for the Existence side. Only Maniac remains here, 21 HP. And again, nobody has died for Existence just yet. And these little things are very, very important, especially when they're up against what you have to consider a much stronger side. The more rounds they can survive with as many players alive as possible, the better their chances of winning a lot more rounds on the CT side and possibly the map as well. That's another frag. Nobody dead for the CT side. Let's look at the cash as we go into this next round and have a look at that. Musambani starts the round, 10,000 HP. FlipiN, 13,000, 6 and 6 for drifking and Kairi. loWel slightly ahead of them. So this is actually looking fantastic for the Existence side. But it's not all about money. They need to win the rounds as well. They are up against a full buy here from Titan. And they are still 10 rounds away from victory.
Titan aren't really surprising us right now. They're not doing anything too special. They're going to chuck these nades over, which are going to go for CT and steps. Maniac going to be wrapping around with that smoke from spawn. Going to allow him to just get past there as RpK catches FlipiN out, who was climbing the ladder. And this could be the round that Titan need. Kairi is trapped here in jungle with the AWP. RpK pops his head out of the smoke. Gets some hits onto Musambani, then follows up with the frag. And he's trying to get another one here, but that would be Apex, who will drop Lau. As it's just 2 members left for Existence. Now Kairi goes down. Kenny S can go and get his favourite weapon if he wishes.
Interesting that Titan managed to plant the bomb with 9 people alive, including 1 person on the A site. RpK going to finish things off there for the T side. And as you said, Quiquerez did find the AWP, so he's finally stolen it from the Spanish side, but they've got some catching up to do.
Yep, 5 rounds in fact, and Existence can buy for this one, and probably one more round as well. So Titan aren't going to get too many easy rounds just yet. Looks like they're going to go towards this B side to open things up, with Quiquerez going for the peek in mid, and not find anything in towards window. It's Kairi who has the AWP in connector. He's looking to see if there's anything up there, and Quiquerez flicks to his head.
Flicks to his head indeed. He's made a hole in his brain with that shot. And that is not going to be a good start. Maniac, knowing the angles there, there are a few small black barrels you can stand on to get a sneaky angle, but Maniac is expectant of such things and finds the frag anyway. So Existence trying to look for the element of surprise there, but the T's are prepared. And Apex with a humongous flank on Musambani. Musambani's probably scratching his head wondering how he got there in the first place. Titan all of a sudden are winning all the duels. Everything is just making sense for them, all coming together. The birds and the bees, the wind, everything. It's nuts. So, FlipiN. Last one that remains. Being surrounded by T's here. Looking at the money now. And Existence may not have much cash left for much longer. You may see almost a double peek here from the T's. FlipiN has to win at least one of these duels, and he won't. That's going to be a clean round for Titan now. Got Molly's flying in as well. No mercy for the Spanish side.
They wanted to get rid of him. He wasn't saving that M4. But they're able to buy up this round, and Kairi has an AWP for the 3rd round in a row now. Needs to be a bit more effective than he has been thus far. He's going to go for the peek towards B this time, probably in the little box here. Quiquerez holding a defensive angle in mid, waiting to see if Existence push aggressively. And this time they're going to move up a bit further, as Maniac could be caught off guard here. Kairi's gone very aggressive.
He's missed the shot. He's got backup though. But can the backup get the frag for him? He's holding the angle again. And drifking is going to get out of there. So they're going to back off. Not do anything crazy. But look at this from Maniac. The confidence. I suppose he heard the running there in the apps, and it gave him the inkling that he could just push the smoke. Does indeed. Doesn't find anything. Will walk away. As drifking still going to hold the angle. But the T's have got control of connector with not one but 2 people. You can see short's been smoked off as well, so they can't be shot in the back of the head at the moment. Look how passive Existence are on the B side as well. They are not anywhere close to flanking from short onto that connector. And again, still got RpK and Quiquerez starting to push the A site now. Got CTs in the jungle area, but Existence gets an opening on loWel. Trade frags coming in left and right. 3 versus 3 at the moment.
FlipiN in a great position here. The flashbang goes out. He's able to pick off Maniac and able to get Existence too. Nice sneaky spot from him, and it's just Quiquerez left. And they're going to maybe try and hunt him down here, but he'll most likely find the killing window. He turned his back.
That timing. Drifkin almost giving him a 1v1 for no reason, but the timing allows him to get that shot in the back. That dirty shot, that prison shank. As soon as you turn your back. Oops for both teams once again. You can see Kairi here going to go towards mid, it seems, on this occasion. Quiquerez is going for mid as well, but who's going to get there first? Definitely going to be Kairi. I think he might be playing an off angle, but Quiquerez is just too strong. You had the bait there as well. Kairi didn't take it. Still got shot in the face. Titan, 5 rounds behind, 1 man ahead in this particular round. And now Musambani picks up the AWP, takes it over to B, could possibly hold an angle on short, and I think he should, at least passively, looking every so often, because once again...
Oh, nice shot there from Quiquerez.
Once again, they're looking to take control of connector, and Maniac, as he always does, loitering, making a nuisance of himself, opening up the B bomb site there. Going to see the bomb rotating as Maniac goes more and more aggressive, going to get control of the complete bomb site, save for short, but I think they're fairly certain that nobody's there. FlipiN going to be the one remaining for the Spaniards in underpass, walking through into apps, but with an M4 versus 4 AKs, he's going to need a miracle, and he's not going to go for it.
No, going to go for the save here. And Titan may actually go hunting for him. They did last time round.
Yeah, it's also money dependent, and cash is a bit ropey, but again, even though they're 5 rounds behind, I think the confidence is just through the roof here for Titan. They do not feel threatened by this team, and they will show it.
No, they really don't, as Apex is just playing it very safe, making sure there's no one anywhere near that bomb site, and gets out alive. 7-3 now. Titan pulling it back. FlipiN actually drops RPK there. So forces one more rebuy out of Titan.
Show me the money, as they say in Jerry Maguire. Well, it is indeed going to be the eco from Existence, and this will give Titan the opportunity to get back into the game, but money not splendid for Titan either. Let's have a look at where Kenny is, again holding that passive angle. Looks like they're expecting the eco. Maniac going to get aggressive in apps and take out FlipiN immediately, put a stop to any shenanigans over there. For now, Existence have control of Connector, but it's definitely been a severe weak point for them in these recent rounds. Something they need to plug, because it is a gaping hole.
As Musambani smoked out, he can't see anything in mid. Existence pop flashes his way in towards A, just checking every corner, making sure there's no one there. And Kenny has providing the support from short.
Okay, so I'm just trying to seek and destroy. Turns away at exactly the wrong time. Kenny S, though, taking down Musambani, so still going to be advantage Titan in the numbers game, let alone the weapons. They just discovered loWel's position. Nice double dink there on Kenny S. Now, this is an interesting position. He hasn't got a gun, however, but he may be able to get a 1v1 while one of these people plant the bomb, but the bomb is going to rotate towards B. Apex gets the frag as the CT inevitably peaks. 7-4 in favor of Existence, but look at the money. They're still in a very tight situation. Going to force it up.
Yep, there are very few rounds left in this half, and Existence feel like they need to get at least one more on the board here, so they're going to go for the force here. Even if they lose this one, they should be able to buy in 2 rounds' time. Or at least once more, as Kairi wins the up duel in mid, dropping Kenny S. That's key.
You can see he's using the off angle there to get a slight advantage on Kenny S. So rather than holding the tight angle he's holding now, he's standing towards the middle. So Kenny's going to be pre-aiming a different position. Apex just going for an early afternoon stroll in the A bomb site. Get taken out by Kairi as well. So that's a good advantage here. And again, Existence need every single round they can get here. Titan are a very dangerous team, as we have seen today so far between these 2 matches.
As it's just RPK and Existence left. Throws the grenade towards Palace, not going to find anything.
Worst grenade EU confirmed.
And Existence are actually playing quite passive on this A site, just letting the push come in as Kairi flicks to the head of RPK. And they get their 8th round on the board. Really great play from them.
Yeah, this is good so far, but the T side may be difficult for them, especially with the vigilante known as Kenny S running around. Double AWPs now for Existence. Let's have a look at where Musambani is going to go. He may go for I was going to say a fast peek towards A slope, but in fact he's going to be holding, it looks like they're going to be holding mid/connector from that area. So this is interesting. And again, they don't need to necessarily engage in the mid area. As long as they can hold connector, that angle will do just fine. Although he does need to make sure he connects the shots. Will be nobody in mid anytime soon though, although the rotation will eventually come in from Maniac. But for now, we have a 4-man push towards A from A slope. We've got counter flashes, counter nades, counter molotovs here from the CT side. Going to slow down the Ts as they try and identify where each other are.
Lau holding a great angle behind that box there. Kairi providing support with even more grenades. And as the smokes disappear, they realize where everyone is. And RPK and Kenny S get 2 frags instantaneously as Kenny S gets a 2nd for himself there. drifking goes down as well. It's all in the hands of Kairi with this AWP. Gets 1. There's a player coming from CT. Gets 2. He needs to vacate that area if he wanted to do anything more or just survive. But getting those 2 frags was really nice from him. There wasn't much else he could have done, to be fair. As Titan get 1 more round on the board with 2 rounds left in this half.
Titan just running at him like angry zealots. 8-5, 3-round deficit now, and Existence definitely, they need the 10-5, but look at this buy. Again, it's a tombola, they're just grabbing whatever falls out. 5-7, Mag 7, another 5-7, FAMAS, M4, versus 3 AKs. That silence M4 that Existence loves to run with. And of course, Mr. Kenny S with that AWP, who is already in CPL. Now this is a problem.
And he has the Tech-9 out, and the likelihood is there'll be short-range duels, so that Tech-9 can really do some damage.
Yeah.
As Maniac is out on that B site, Apex picks up a frag elsewhere. Existence now coming out of Palace, picks up one. There was one more to his left, which he'll probably find now as he does so.
That round was a complete disaster for Existence because they had two CTs towards the end of that exchange, well, before it started. They had two CTs in this area. They had no control of connector. Kenny S was already boosted into CPL. And obviously this is a massive area where, these are really weird drawings. This is a massive area which you need to have control of as the CTs. But Kenny S was in there so fast, he could have even spawned in there for all I know. So as soon as the Ts have control of that, then you see the CTs try to come out of here, and then they get flanked from Palace. I almost said Paris. Just a disaster for them. So they go into this last round with next to no money. This is going to be a pistol buy unless they go no armor. But Titan have strongly come back into this, and now this is not looking good for Existence going into the second half.
Yeah, I believe Titan was 6-1 down at one point. They've been able to get so many rounds in such a short space of time that an 8-7 scoreline on T side is a very good one for them, as Kenny S is smoked off, prevented from getting this quick pick, but Existence have gone for the aggressive contact play up mid.
Indeed. With such a weapon disadvantage, they need early frags here, and they need to spook the T side. They need to grab some rifles, but there will be no rifles to be found there. They have to play for a retake, all from Connector. That's going to be a good start there. loWel taking down Apex with that deagle. We've got RpK heavily tagged as well. loWel getting a second frag here. They could actually win this round. Musambani low on health. He may leave the building here. He won't, but loWel will. RpK getting some revenge frags, but again, he is the bomb carrier. He has 19 HP. He has support from his teammates though. 2v2, 2v1 now. Musambani suddenly last man standing. He's got 11 bullets to work with that wretched CZ. There's a cue as to where one of the players is. Now, oh, that nade. Salt into the wound, along with some vinegar, along with somebody's shoe, and anything else they can find. Crowbars, everything. 8-7, one round advantage for Existence, but they're going to be up against it versus a CT Titan team very shortly.
Yeah, Existence seemed to lack a little bit of concentration towards the end of that. They let their lead slip and could have gone into this second half losing, but they were able to get 2 rounds towards the end, which ensured they won it. But as you said, this Titan CT side, unexpected. Last time we saw them go for the push in underpass, and it doesn't look like they're going for it this time.
They're going for a 3-1-1 setup on this occasion, as we have an early fight for the apps area. That nade gonna push one player back, but both teams quite spread out at the moment. Look at this aggression in apps as well. Maniac is a maniac. You can see why he's got his name, as he does not give a damn. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I'm going to push B apps. I'm going to see if anybody's there, then I'm going to go back. Seeing a Navi-esque rotation now from Existence towards the A site, as 4 of them have congregated. No chairs for this meeting. They're going to have to run into the site.
As Musambani does see one player, it's Existence, who is now down to 45 HP. He's the sole carrier of the defuse kit, but he's able to get 1 frag onto Musambani. Drifking now being stopped by RpK, not able to get in, then gets chased down by Maniac. As Titan looking to retake this site, the bomb is down. It's all down to Kairi to defend this. 1 versus 4. He will fall to the silenced USP of Apex and the defuse. Welcome in from Kenny S. And Titan tie things up, 8 rounds each.
8 rounds apiece, and 8 rounds from victory are both these teams right now. Titan winning that pistol, gonna buy up. Let's see if Kenny S buys anything. Probably not. Might see a pistol. Not gonna be a rec line though, as he is on the CT side. Going straight for the M4, in fact. So going full force are the Titan side. Again, they're opting for 3 M4s and no helmets versus Rec 9s, P250s, 2 Glocks. So I'm quite curious. One day this kind of buy is going to go wrong for one of these teams, but seems to work out more often than not. At least they have the range against those Glocks. So from that kind of distance, if they get shot in the face, they may still live. But only Existence is going to get touched with a Feather Duster. Everyone else completely unscathed. So risk working out for them. You see Maniac upgrading to that helmet for a mere $350. So Titan taking calculated risks here, and the risks are indeed paying off.
As they're now able to buy up Existence. Because of that bomb plant in the first round, they have a good amount of weapons behind them. Everyone has a smoke after they've used 2. As Lau sees 2 players in mid, gets one of them, that's Apex, and Gripino drops Existence as well. So this is a great start for the Spanish team, as they now have to look everywhere. They get taken down, damage from short as FlipiN now pops out. 2 versus 1, it's just Maniac alive. They're about to pick up the bomb and try and plant it, but Maniac, full HP against these 2 terrorists. The retake is definitely possible.
He can pick up that kit, which is just in front of him there. It could make all the difference. And you can see the difference in the T approaches, as when Titan went through connector like that, they had short smoked, whereas Existence did not, got shot in the back. So, as you said, 2v1. Maniac versus the rest. There's the first frag. Trade frag comes in from FlipiN just in time. That looked a bit too close for comfort there, but manages to get the frag. Costs a lot of life for his team to win that round, but 9-9 it is. Still M4s coming out here for the Titan side. And again, just look at this. No helmets to speak of, none.
Up
so
against
look out for
3
the
Galils.
headshots versus 3 Galils. But again, it may be that they're just confident that they're stronger duelers and they'll win the duels anyway. We are going to find out.
Oh, that was a really nice flashbang there from Apex.
Speaking of which, I need to watch that back at some point.
That was really nicely played from him, but
There's
Lau,
one headshot.
Lau takes him down with the Galil.
Indeed, but you know, getting 2 easy frags like that versus 1 headshot, I think the gamble's paid off for Apex at least. And again, a 3-man push now, got to make things a lot harder than it may have otherwise been. That said, Titan are a man down, and they will have to spread out a bit, try and gamble, try and estimate exactly what is going on and where. They may go for an aggressive peek somewhere. Titan RpK going to be playing in the shadow area, as Maniac's going to try and get an early peek to find out some info for his teammates. That said, have a look at the radar. You can see they are quite a distance away, so Existence could take this site. You can see he gets the spots them. I don't think he saw the bomb straight away, waiting for a flash, but they were already on the site now. Retake could be difficult here for Titan. Naves coming out, but they're a bit too early, as Titan are miles away. Just starting to show presence, as that flashbang did manage to connect on KennyS. He's going to be the first one to look for these Ts.
As Lau, ooh, not able to find the frag onto KennyS, down to 3 HP. FlipiN does spot the head of Existence, able to get that one, and the head of KennyS. He was already low. And it's just RpK left, who went hunting, and FlipiN 3 easy frags to close that round out.
Yeah, it was crazy that Jules loss of KennyS, but the rest of the team managed to clean things up here for Existence. So just staying that 1 round ahead, narrow advantage. Titan on the eco. Existence with the Deagle, KennyS with the CZ. We've got 5.7s, more CZs, P250. Got to think Titan may have something up their sleeve. Again, they've gone for the force buy, in fact. 3 players of armor. Apex with a defuse. Titan not expecting to lose a single round here. Look at the stack. 4 CTs. Very close, up close and personal here. This could be dangerous for the Terror side. And because they know Titan are going to be on an eco, look how passive they are. They're just holding angles, waiting for pushes in very passive positions. But who knows, they may even rotate the bomb eventually into this direction. We'll see. Flashes do come in, so it looks like they're trying to potentially maybe bait a rotation. But it's only going to be Existence going over to the B site, as indeed the bomb does rotate. But
look at the movement.
Will the CTs had an inkling, but they're coming back. So this could end in glory or catastrophe here for the Spanish side.
There are 2 players holding the tight angle, one on balcony. Apex is the first to go down here. KennyS trades 1 for 1. RpK also trades 1 for 1. But there's one more player under Palace, playing really passively. Look at this, Maniac just waiting.
Oh dear.
It was the right idea, but just left it a little bit too long to execute it.
Well, I guess It's a bit of a gamble. Once his teammate has passed there's no reason for, you know, if they took control of Palace, you would have thought somebody would have checked that properly, and there would be no reason to look there, but one of those things. Anyway, Existence now, 2 rounds ahead, and it's a double eco from Titan, so maybe things getting a bit more serious for them. Got strong presence in the Palace area, and that will give them lots of information. Again, they've gone for a similar setup to the previous round, but this time Apex is going for a fast information play. I mean, they won't be able to confirm that they are not down into low A until he fully pushes, but they have an inkling that the target is B, and it's almost a full rotation with Apex there, just in case. Apex will be looking for info, and he will realize that nobody is there, as he may have spotted someone by now if they were going for those standard smoke positions. This is a 2-pronged assault, though. We've got 1 person on another pass and 2 in mid. This could even be a fake, as the bomb could rotate to A now.
Does look like it, but he's going to find 1 player in connector should he go all the way, and that's going to be Apex. As RPK picks up 1, they trade 1 for 1 again on that site, and they're going to pop out of underpass straight into A, get the entry frag, and this is their site. KennyS has an AK in his hand, probably going to try and save this. He has no need to challenge on 12 HP.
Oh, he could catch Musambani here if he picks it at the right time, but he's not going to, in fact. So it's going to be the remaining 2 players trying to do as much damage as possible. Maniac's going to get his face completely ripped off by loWel. Only Existence trying to do some damage with the Deagle as well. None to be had. KennyS going to save that AK. Versus 4. So, Existence 12, Titan 9. But the money is coming out for the big guns next round.
Yep, and this means that KennyS can drop that AK to a teammate and pick up an AWP of his own. Just saving his team that little bit of extra cash.
Right in your face. It is a very aggressive gun name indeed. So, this is crunch time for Existence. If they can break Titan in this round, if they can break KennyS and that AWP, that big green gun, then they may not be able to be stopped. They have worked quite well versus these ecos, all things considered. But this is what it's going to come down to. KennyS again. Oh, that's that Guardian jump that we saw in his nade video last week. Well, he's gone straight to short so quickly as well. Very unexpected area, and that could make all the difference as he is on short. Musambani is down. He's up against 4 AKs now, looking to do more damage, getting away from the nades. Maniac coming in for support now. Oh, why? You can't repeat KennyS. People have tried to bait him on the previous map. Didn't work. He got the frag when they came in for the full peak. And only 2 members remain here for Existence. This is the round they needed to win. This is the round they will not win.
As it's just Kairi left, trying to peek KennyS, and he succeeds this time round. KennyS was looking probably towards bench rather than slightly lower. As it all rests in the hand of Kairi. He does have the bomb, so he could try and salvage at least a plant here. There
is enough time for him to do this, because Titan have to try and save 2 sites with 3 people. If he can put himself in at least 1v1 at the beginning and get the bomb plant, then he could entirely win the round here. We can see there's a player on short. That player is RPK. There's a player in an aggressive position ready for a rotate. That is Maniac, but you can see RPK is rotating to the A bomb site. Kairi needs to find... Oh, he needs to find a duel then, but he just looks the wrong way. Maniac finds a frag. That could have been the kill that stopped Titan's advance on that 2-round lead. It was a 3-round lead for Existence. Didn't manage to find it. No plant either. They're going to be able to get a reasonable buy, actually. Kairi coming out with the AWP once again. He's going to be heading possibly towards B. Might have a good spawn for a timing pick. Let's have a look. In the meantime, KennyS is going to be looking towards mid, but he'd be mad to challenge that man right now. Kairi looking for a jump here. He'll take that nade to try and get the frag, but there will be no peak. And he will be down to 48 HP.
Both him and drifking there took a massive hit that could come back to haunt them later on. That's KennyS.
They're trying to smoke him off, but he's in their side of mid. He has complete control of mid on his lonesome.
Yep, he has now been joined by, I believe, RPK. Yeah, RPK.
He's holding us back there.
Having control of underpass, making sure Existence don't sneak under there like they have done in previous rounds.
That is a very strong position indeed.
3-man rotation towards A. The bomb is still over on B in Musambani. Maniac is ready for this, should anyone push through though.
That is an interesting looking pop flash there, but 40 seconds remaining and the bomb is starting to rotate over to A once again. This is a very important round for both teams. Look at the money here on either side. The nade starting to come around. Depending on how many nades, this could telegraph the push. FlipiN, semi-smoked off here, needs to be careful. Smoke is about to dissipate. They may wait a tiny second for him. Peeks at the right time, takes out Quiquerez just as he starts to look at A slope. Musambani with the bomb, tries to run through the smoke, unbeknownst as to what is on the other side. Very strong nade there, and Apex will get sprayed down. 12 seconds remaining, they have to plant the bomb. The bomb is still on the floor right now. 7 seconds remaining, 6 seconds remaining. The bomb is still on the floor. They need to pick up the bomb, they need to plant the bomb. Maniac, last man standing. Oh, that frag could have meant all the difference, but the bomb was on the floor for far too long there. And XItence lose the round to a timeout.
That was so close. They either needed to get the frag on Maniac at the end there, but they had no real idea where he was, or try and get that bomb down, but they just couldn't do it in time. They did manage to save an AK and an AWP, but them not getting the bomb plant means 3 members are on pistols as Quiquerez has gone for the aggressive peek. Kairi is ready and waiting for him, jumps up, and Kairi gets that as there's a little bit of a knife there.
Well, it's not even Hellraisers. So, oh man, Musambani last round pushing the smoke on his own with the bomb, and that kind of lost him the round there. I mean, he was pushing around the smoke as opposed to planting the bomb in the smoke. I don't know what the plan was there, but yeah, it's all in the past now. XItence's lead has been closed down to 1 round.
As Musambani spots out a player there, Kairi missing the quick peek as Apex gets 2 frags. He shouldn't be allowed to do this, nor should XItence. 3 frags in very quick succession puts an end to any hope, that the Spaniards had in this round, and that gives them the bomb as well towards Titan.
So FlipiN and drifking, both with armor, probably worth saving, but there's a long time for them to try and save here. That flash comes in at the perfect time. FlipiN trying to go from the bomb. I guess there could have been a potential rotation there, in fact, as drifking looking to try and clear out the B site. Looks like he had his DPI in 10,000 there, just spinning around. But Maniac with an easy kill there. 12-12, and XItence in a difficult position where they're probably going to have to eco here and go for the full buy next round. And yeah, I mean, they could still make things difficult here for the Titan team with the money they have. But they need to win this round. If they don't win this round, then this game is practically over.
Yeah, definitely so. XItence holding the underpass and might actually push it here as it's a quick push. RpK and Maniac combining to get 2 kills. Maniac does fall, however. Now Quiquerez providing back up as XItence coming through. Apartment starting to creep. 3 versus 2 in favor of Titan. That molly is going to force FlipiN out. In fact, it will barbecue him as it's just drifking left with an M4 in hand. Again, certainly doable here. He has a good angle to approach this site. He needs to just make sure he's looking at the right place at the right time. And Quiquerez comes out on top, 13-12 now in favor of Titan.
Yeah, no, what I meant last round was this is the round they need to win, but they did significant economical damage to Titan in that round, and that's going to definitely count if they can manage to win this round and maybe the next round as well. You can see the AWP coming out once again. Last chance saloon for the XItence team here. I don't think Titan can be stopped if they win this round as well. You can see Quiquerez just trying to bait any potential AWP shots, but there will be none. And he's just going to take charge of mid once again, just not giving any dams. And that is a lot of real estate lost by XItence immediately. Completely limits their chance. Look at how Titan were on the T side, how they abused Connector, took control of Connector. There is no chance of that happening. Look at this hold. This is an OP spot there from RpK, and Quiquerez just holding top mid. There is not a lot that XItence can do now. It's either push A or push B. One channel, funnel into the side.
And I believe FlipiN may have made... Oh no, he almost made the mistake of pushing underpass there. Quiquerez does fall to Kairi. So XItence can get onto this B site and do some damage as Maniac allows a player to drop out, but gets the frag. drifking not really looking at anything as he turned that corner.
Yeah, and he's 1v1ing with 2 teammates. They are obscured by smoke, but with him safely jumping through the window, why don't they join him as well? Even so, it is 4 versus 1 here. So they have done what they needed to do. Apex just loitering around mid like a Lone Ranger who's lost his horse. And they're not going to hunt for the kills because they don't have the cash to. And the cash is not fantastic. Obviously, all these players are going to have to buy in the following round. And with 2 of them on 1100, the buy is not going to be great. loWel, is he going to look the right way at the right time? He does indeed win that duel. And that's a very important one. So 13 to 13. And look at the money on the Titan side. That round was so massively crucial for existence. It cannot be understated. And yet they've still managed to go for somewhat of a force by Titan. Just do not give a hootenanny. You can see Kenny S going now with no armor to speak of whatsoever. He's got his CT magic stick. Got the Man of War on the CT, those blue CT colors, and then the Anzimov on the other side as existence just walking into the site. Kairi is walking in with the AWP, does have support from drifking as well, but they need to get more players. They're so advanced right now, but look how far away they are. RPK getting the first 2 frags as well. This is a complete disaster for existence. This is not a round they should lose versus the weaponry and lack of armor that you see on the CT side.
And if they killed RPK, that site was theirs. RPK was the sole player of Titan on that A-bomb site, but they allowed him to pick up 2 frags, and he's only down to 5 HP, and it's meant that Titan have been able to read this play from existence, rotated to this A site, and now, in true existence fashion, they're going to rotate right round back to B and see what they can do over there.
That is horrible. They could only see half the bomb site, but they semi-assumed it was empty, or, I mean, I don't know what they were doing, but it's a difficult situation for them. And this may be even more difficult. Oh, Apex going for the information play once again. This time it's not going to pay off, and they are going to be able to rush the site. But existence going to get a nice molly in, which may... Oh, I don't think it left the window, in fact. Oh, that's gone against them, but existence still gets a frag. You see Mr. Bunny just pushing in to try and even things up. Got a molly off his own. And is he gonna, he's going to straight peek the window and get shot in the back by Kenny S. Now it's loWel versus the rest. RPK, existence, both low health versus 100 HP lower. He needs to position himself well and get these frags. Nice. He gets both of them. Excellent play there by loWel. Good recovery. Such a crucial round. See, the problem I have with the way they push A is they only have 2 people, and one of them has an AWP, so he's very limited in where he can look at any one time. And the more the deeper they go into the site, the more angles they have to cover. They could hold certain angles and cover each other with a crossfire from the kind of sandwich position while their teammates rotate in, considering they got so far into the A site, but they just kept going and kept going. And RPK annihilated them. He savaged them. Look at this push now. 2 people in CT. Palace have jumped back out again. And it's just generally a disastrous week for grenades all across the board here, and that's just another one to add to the tally. But look at this. We have, because of that grenade, maybe we have this committal from the T's. They've completely rotated over to the A site, but the bomb is on B. But in the situations where the bomb's been here, the bomb's been there, we've seen this rotation where they've taken the bomb and then taken it back every single time. And here they do it again. They are just going straight into the hands of these echoing CTs. Obviously, the CTs have no idea, and the longer this goes on, they may get paranoid and go back towards the B bomb site. But we're about to find out.
This could have even been when bad plays turn good, but it seems like when bad plays turn a little bit even more bad, potentially, as they're going to pop out of Palace here into 2 CTs, but RPK will fall. Kenny S is next on the list. He will face, gets the headshot to FlipiN, gets the AK-47. Luckily for him, there was no one else in Palace, but elsewhere on the site, it is a slaughter fest, as existence is now coming in with only a P2000 in his hand. Gets taken down, and they know exactly where Kenny S is. He's able to get 1 shot off while falling.
Oh, this is scary to watch. FlipiN throwing a nade out from Palace, just standing there with no cover whatsoever. Nobody behind him for a trade frag. Just gets caught with his pants down, shot in the face. That could have gone either way. Somehow, existence bring it to match point. But Titan back on a buy. I can't call it a full buy. Once again, Kenny S is butt naked here. He's got no armor to speak of. No helmets on any of the CT side, but they are against AKs, so on this occasion, does not matter. Again, very aggressive presence in mid, but this time we have a 2-pronged assault from the CTs. Kenny S getting the first frag there with no armor. Again, we have to keep mentioning that point. 1-man advantage now for existence, but look how spread out they are. This could play to the advantage of Titan if they can win these duels. However, the bomb is being joined by more players. And now Titan have to gamble on a site, putting 2 people towards the A site. And again, every time Existence have been here, mainly without getting frags first, they have rotated bomb back here. Question is, do they do it this time? Now that the numbers are so limited on the CT side, looks like they are going to actually commit to the B bomb site. You can see they're covering every single corner now. As it looks like FlipiN's going to just charge in for the fake. But Maniac smells a rat.
He sees one player as well, gets some shots off.
They're going to line up for him.
Drops low. But the players are out of the apartments. Maniac gets a second here, and the rotation is coming in. A 4 versus 3 turns into 3 versus 2 in the opposite favor.
FlipiN is miles away. Oh, that is a complete disaster. They had 3 of them in apps. They started getting shot. They stood at the angle, unbeknownst to them. Just got tapped down to low health. Then there was a 1v1 as they took the site. The 1v1 was won by Titan. And the last man standing who went for the fake is literally on the other side of the map, and Titan win a round that they should not have won. So, Existence is the last chance saloon here. I think if it goes to overtime, you have to bank on Titan taking this. Or for both sides now. Kairi going towards the B area. Kenyes this time with armor, so he's upgraded. Going to get pop flash, but they have no idea where he is. They're going to look for him in mid, but he is going to be on short. Nobody to engage him just yet. So we have a strong presence. Again, Kairi just looking for that flank now, going to hold that angle for a while. But it seems the T's are starting to commit over to the B bomb site. Just creeping into mid now, but again, got to expect Kenyes to be in these ranges. Smoke coming out, so...
And the odds are certainly in the favor of Existence, rotating back to A at this stage. Even with 40 seconds left, they could do it.
Well, they've got nobody holding lower A, though, as they did in the previous round, so that makes it a little bit harder for them.
And it looks like they're committing with the Molotovs across. Maniac this time holding a more advanced position. Kenyes gets the first frag of the round as he moves round, misses the second shot there, gets challenged down to 7 HP, and he will fall to Lau. 4 versus 4. In fact, they are rotating back to A.
From Connector, finally.
In true Existence fashion. Existence, the other one holding CT, gets mollied, will fall as well. They're going to get this bomb down. They actually have time as well and control of the bomb, and it's down to Maniac. Will we see overtime on Mirage? It's in Maniac's hands, or are we seeing a third map? Are we going to see Dust 2 here as Maniac starting to check all angles, looking everywhere on the site, looks to CT everywhere but where the T's are. He's making a lot of noise. He does have a kit. He fakes it, and Musambani pops up 16-14 in this second map on Mirage between Existence and Titan.
Well, it looks like we're going to a third map.
We are.
It's kind of a weird one because I don't think we should be going to a third map. I feel like Titan are just going YOLO Rambo mode at the moment, and again now it's one map apiece. I think we may see more solid Titan. I think they're just experimenting here and just trying to be as aggressive as possible. We'll see what happens in the final map. And has our raffle been claimed? Oh, well, that makes a change. So at least we have that. Now, again, guys, so that's the Blood in the Water gone. 290,000 followers, and the pink DD Pat comes into play. 300,000 followers, and a Cyrex and a Glock Fade come into play, but that's a while away yet. So I'm going to have a quick break here as we go into the final map of this best of 3. See you on the other side.